Eat their dead. Only if they absolutely have to. Only if they absolutely have to. You only saw it happen one time? I've seen it happen a few times. Anyway, luckily, don't have to redo the save or start over fresh. So again, a 9. They added a bunch of stuff. We will meet again at the end of the fork. Exactly. Anyway, so they added a bunch of stuff. The crew can apparently have fights now if they get unhappy with each other. There's disasters out there like micrometeors, that kind of thing. They would have a siren systems where your people can go crazy, that kind of thing. What else? I should probably even pull up the notes somewhere. Sorry, I gotta find the patch notes somewhere. Oh, you know what? You got the email. Okay, here we go. Again, this is a Kickstarter game that I backed. It's currently on early access on Steam. There are the patch notes there. Sorry, getting some stuff set up in the background here that I have to do. I'm going to tell you that I might not be here tomorrow, or at least so. I'm wondering if you could spend the way. Send me in a whisper, Cap. Send it to me in a whisper. Okay, so the patch notes. So faction interactions, that's just, you actually be able to interact with factions a little bit more. So you can do negotiations like we want to communicate, we want to surrender, that kind of stuff. There can be refugees. Basically, if it say there's a pirate ship comes in and starts attacking one of the other faction ships in the area that you're in, and say the pirates manage to disable the other ship, and if any of the other crew members have survived, they can become refugees and they can come to your ship and help with stuff around the ship while you're looking for their faction to send them back to. And then there's stuff to go along with that. Then we have disasters, solar flares, micrometeors, micro breaches, and siren worlds, and nebula. Note on hazard, blah blah blah. Oh, and then you can have fights among the crew. So fair amount of stuff to play around with here, hopefully. Okay, so there's that. Okay, so this is our current ship. We actually have two ships currently. We've got, this is our main ship, the GSS Scout. which is again our main ship. It is combat capable. It's got 2 weapon batteries, 2 shields, a lot of power output to keep it up and floating. It's got 2 factory sections back here for processing materials into supplies that we need. It's only got 3 engines on it to move us through space. Lots of solar panels. Lots of solar panels. I think we have enough solar panels to match the power output of our reactor if we were close enough to a star. Because solar panels, they generate power based on your proximity to the system star. So in this case, that's the wrong one. That's the wrong one. Here. No, that one. Oh, okay. Sorry, I just didn't zoom out enough. So this is the solar system that we're currently in. And as you get closer to a star, your solar panels produce more power. Get farther away, they don't produce as much power. And currently we're sitting, I think, over here. No, we're here. So we're fairly close to the star, so our solar panels are kicking out a fairly decent amount of power, I think. I'll go here, this, there. So this is our power system currently. All the little dotted lines represent connections between either power producers or power deployment areas, I guess. I don't know what the right word is there. But the green numbers is how much power is currently in that particular spot. So these are solar panels producing 50, and these are batteries that can hold up to 2,000 energy. And currently what we're doing is we have this little batch here connected to these batteries. So these batteries, you know, they pass their power on to each other and then into the system. And the solar panels, they're at their best efficiency when they're constantly, you know, producing. Somebody's actually drawing power out of them. They have an actual built-in battery of 50, so that's how much they actually have currently built up. So if they're at 50, they're not really producing any more power because they're full. This one is producing power because it's not full. And as a result, as it produces power, it gets passed along down the line into the batteries. Batteries again, if they're not full, they need power, which means they're drawing stuff from this one that's going through the system. And then, of course, into the electrical system as a whole. Then we have our generator up here, which is just producing power as it needs. And again, batteries up here too. So, it's not complicated. It's not complicated. And then, of course, we have multiple solar panels throughout the ship. Have that stuff on each side. Then we also have two shuttles for the ship, and then we have 2 mining pods. That's what these guys are. Again, these are factories for producing things. These are grow beds for producing food, which we have too much food in here right now. And we're actually in the process of taking these out because we have this second ship where its only function is to basically grow food. It's got its own little solar panels and generator and stuff and storage, and it's basically, you know, its job is to produce food. And these are all the stuff that stuff will go away. And of course we have the crew. Again, this is our food ship at the moment, and they do move food between the 2 ships as necessary. It's just the main ship does not have a requirement for food right now because it's got so much extra. But these are composters, because you need compost to make fertilizer to make your food grow. That. Then we also have oxygen to worry about. The blue is. So oxygen levels are good here. Not so great up here. We don't have a oxygen producer. We don't have life support up here. It's okay. They'll be fine. Then we have barracks for them to shoot or sleep in. There's a toilet to do their thing. And again, because it's a survival game, you've got food requirements, you've got water requirements, you've got oxygen requirements. Water is probably your most important resource because you need it for not only for your food production, but for your oxygen production as well. And then you have power, of course, which is, you know, right there as well. And you need power to, you know, make the everything work. Okay, Cap, thank you. How's this game going? I love this game. I'd play it more if people wouldn't get bored playing or watching it. But, you know, we have crew. This is their little cafeteria area or dining room area. There's a kitchen. Or, yeah, this is a kitchen for making their meals. This is a storage for food so that you can make their meals right here. They've got a little jukebox, little video game thing. There's a table to sit down and eat. These are cryo chambers for traveling between solar systems. This is the helm. Basically, this ship is pretty much bare bones as far as its functionality because, again, its main function is only to produce food. It's only got 2 crew members currently. And again, their job is to just to maintain the ship and keep growing the food. We got bored watching it. I don't know if you got bored watching it. I don't know. But let's see. So we do have a water problem here. No, wait a minute. That's Scout. This is Hydrate 2. We do have a water issue. But that's okay because we're playing in sandbox mode, which means we can produce whatever resources we need whenever we need them. And water is, you know, like a support. You can actually, there's, what are these? Water collectors. These actually take water out of the atmosphere. So we have not hazardous stuff. Water vapor. So this is the water vapor overlay. So you can see we don't have a lot of water vapor here, mainly because we have these water collectors that are sucking all the moisture out of the air. Supposedly the best place to put these are typically in the grow areas, because this is where you get the most water vapor produced, I think. But you also get water vapor produced in the factory areas as well. So we have water collectors here. But so all the red areas means there's like no moisture in the air because we're basically sucking all the moisture out for the water. But we do need more water. So let's do that. So again, sandbox mode. And water. So we've got lots of storage, I think. So just drop this here. For them. And then this ship needs some more too, so we'll put this over in this area. Again, they need water to grow food and life support. Okay, so there's that. And then we have crews. So in this one, the captain is Captain Dr. Bata, who is a botany person. So there's our skills over here on the left. Botany is level 3 is the highest it goes. So Bata is a botanist and a medical doctor and a navigator. So that's your job. And then the other person assigned to the ship is Hurricane, who is an engineer. He does construction, industry, and is responsible and is actually good at operating shields. Of course, we don't have any shields on this ship. So, anything great happened in the last week? Great? No. It's like cheating? It is like cheating. That's loud, isn't it? Is that too loud? That seemed loud for some reason. That's the whole point of doing sandbox, Jeff. Is because I'm moving kind of slow, because explaining things a lot slows down the whole process of the game. So it's we're not as let's say aggressive in our collection of resources as we could be. If I wasn't streaming, I wouldn't be doing sandbox. Sandbox just lets me take my time to explain things and goof up here and there as I'm explaining things. You don't think it was loud? Okay, maybe it's just my headphones. Anyway, so that's our grow ship. And then this, of course, is our main ship. Again, we've got grow areas, got the main reactor there, we've got some solar panels, and again, our weapons and stuff. So up here, so this is one of our guns, it's one of our shields. This is our sensors, or is it sensors? I think it's sensors / communications type deal, and then there's another set of guns and shields. That. And again, we have our sleep chambers for everybody to sleep in when we're traveling between the stars. And then we have a med bay, more chambers, and then this is their dining area along with food storage. These things mean they're full, but again, so dining, whatever. And then this is our bridge, so we have weapon consoles, shield console, navigation, and operations, which operates the sensors and communications, and as well as some life support and gas scrubbing, that kind of thing. And this area actually doubles as our brig as well. Okay, and our crew on this ship. So we've got Captain Jaguar, who is our pilot. Also works in industry and medical, a little bit some other stuff. Then we've got Commander Dr. Jeff, who is works in industry and medical and navigation. Then we have Lieutenant Commander Katger, who is our away team leader. He does actually it's a female, is it Katgura, is a ship gunner, as well as knows how to work weapons. And again, leader of the away team, which we don't really have a away team anymore because we had 2 other members of the away team, but they're dead. They died during an occupation of a pirate ship. So. And then we have Lieutenant Commander Vukruz, who is our what's the word? Logistics officer. That's Lieutenant Commander Vukruz is again our logistics officer, and from what I remember correctly, is horrible at her job. But again, she can do some medicine, also a gunner, and operations and navigation if necessary. Then we have Lieutenant Hobo, one of our engineers. He can do some other stuff. He's also mining, industry, and piloting. Then Lieutenant Kathy, who isn't named after anybody, who does industry, gunnery, and shielding, or shields. And then we have Lieutenant Ring, another one of our engineers, who does mainly construction. And if the colors look familiar, it's because we did the color system from the original Star Trek series. So orange is basically command, red is engineering and security, and then blue is science. So that's where we are as far as the ships go. If you've got any questions, feel free to ask. If you need me to slow down and explain what I'm doing, I can do that. I have no problem doing that. So this is a ship that we're scavenging. We're scavenging this ship. This ship is being scavenged. Right? Overview. Jobs, no. So what's this stuff mean? I forget what this... oh, okay, it's a hole. I think we were going to... I think we thought about possessing this ship. Or... oh, this was an unclaimed ship, I think. And we're just taking it for all the parts we can get off of it. All the stuff needs to be removed still. Dismantle. Dismantle it all. Okay, so that's that. So... there are different types of ships. We got the somewhat neutral or friendly ships that you can trade with. There are pirates that are floating around. They will shoot at you. You can shoot back at them if you have the weapons and shields, that kind of stuff. Then we have derelicts of different types. There's just the derelict, which you can't claim as your own. All you do is you go onto it. If there's any hostiles on there, you clean them out, and then you can claim salvage rights on that ship and then pick it clean if you want. You don't have to, but you can. And it looks like that's what we did here. Ship is unstable. Callisto. Yeah, so we're just taking parts off of this, and then when we leave the system, it'll be left behind, and we'll go neutral again. And then there's derelicts. Like I said, you can clean them out and then scavenge them completely as well for parts. But sometimes you have to deal with the hostiles that might be aboard. Those hostiles are usually space bugs. Big, giant space bugs. And we have, you know, weapons to deal with those. Oh, here's your, if you're familiar with, say, RimWorld or those type of games, these are your job types and priorities. Basically, arrows pointing up, higher priority, arrow pointing down, lower priority. Or X means don't do it. And if it's completely black, they can't do it. And then this is just neutral. And the little dots represent their skill in doing that particular job, from 0 to 3. Is it actually 0? Well, 0 means they can't do it at all, so it's technically 1 to 3. Okay, so there's that. What else? Oh, you have a work schedule. So this is the work schedule for the main ship, and this is the second ship here. So we have a day and a night shift. When they're supposed to be working, when they're supposed to be relaxing, that kind of thing. And how do you get more people for your crew? You can find them on derelicts typically. Sometimes you'll find sleep chambers. These type of sleep chambers will be closed, and you open them up, and sometimes there's crewmen in them. And then they will join you if you want. Or you can just leave them and let them die. It's up to you. Yes, we can speed things up. So what are we actually doing? I'm trying to remember what I was doing. And again, you have your little factories here for doing stuff. New jobs. New jobs. Refinery. Okay, so this energy refinery, this makes our energy rods that we use for energy to power the ships, and then hyperfuel for, of course, hyper jumps. Basically just get the base resources and turn them into that stuff. In this case, for infinite jobs, or it's continuous. Every time we get enough energium, which we can get off of asteroids of certain types, turn that into energy rods at a rate of, what is it? .5. Okay, so half of an energium produces 1 energy rod. Hyperfuel. Two Hyperiums produce 1 hyperfuel. So a little bit more expensive. So basically for every crystal we get 2 rods, energy rods. But we need 2 of these to produce 1 of those. That's how that works for that. Then again, there's different types. So this one is just, what's this place? This is just to make different types of blocks you need for construction reasons. Family Feud host was getting so annoyed with the answers soon we were threatened to tear down the board if the next one was right. Never even heard of that before. So again, we're collecting stuff. Resources, I believe. What are we low on? So Callisto is low on water. Oh, okay, so this ship is, again, we're supposed to be tearing this stuff down, but nobody's over here doing that. This is our fleet entirely. And we can expand this, so we can get a little bit better idea of what we have. So, in the whole fleet, we've got water, compost, or sorry, fertilizer, got energy rods, hyperfuel, human meat that can be used for food if you really need it, but we don't. Then you can you have weapons as well. Different types. You've got shotguns, pistol, small machine gun, or a submachine gun, I guess, or an assault rifle. And they all behave a little differently. Oh yeah, you can go the cannibal route. We've gone that way. We've gone that way before. So again, we're waiting for... what? I think we're just waiting to salvage the last of this, but I don't think we need to. I mean, there's some parts over here, but it's not anything special. I have a feeling we might be kind of full anyway. That's 180 to 250. It's 245. Yeah, we're kind of full. I don't think we need to hang around here too much longer. What's this guy doing? Yes, it's good eating. It's disturbing. You need to play more games, PCAP. It's pretty common in a lot of survival games to be able to eat human food or human meat, because you know when you need to eat, you need to eat. Bad is here. I think we can. I think we can take off. We don't need to stick around here. So that's where we are currently. We're gonna head up here and mine this area up. So we need to prepare. Operations offline. Can't communicate with other factions. That's okay. So you guys are now preparing for their jump. Gotta be careful about that prion disease. Don't know what you're talking about. Okay, so we're all ready to go, and we're gonna be leaving the Callisto behind because we just don't care. And I think we're all set. So this ship will be abandoned. We can reclaim it if we really want to, but we don't. So off we go. Boom. Okay, I'm back. Sorry about that. Okay, so now we get to pick where our ships are going to land here in the system. Let's see. Doesn't really matter too much. You sit back down here. Right there. Again, we'll mine these things out, and there's no derelicts here, so that's a good thing, I guess. So we'll go here. Want all those. This is ice, which we need for water. This is noble metals for making stuff, and this was what? Base metals again for making stuff. So, you can see the little green dots. Crew's doing whatever the crew needs to do. So they're just moving things around. So, these are the mining pod slots that are out there actually mining now. There's one going there, there's one over here. Doing that. So what are they actually doing with these guys? What are these ships doing? Where's shuttles? They're doing something. Oh, they're putting crew over here. And then they're working. Doing Steam and Epic. Well, Steam doesn't doesn't have a program like Epic does. But doing Humble for Steam stuff. Because you can use Humble pretty much does Steam stuff. Yeah, so if you want to help out the stream, use the Humble link or the Epic stuff, or of course there's Green Man Games too. You got choices. You've got choices. Okay, so the water goes by really quick. And thank you, Tully. I forget to do that. So the shuttle is just carting people back and forth, it looks like, not actual supplies. Goes Dr. Jeff back over to the main ship. We get Hurricane and what's Vukrul's doing over here? Oh, Vukrul's is moving around stuff up here for some reason. What's he doing? Or she? Okay, so system stuff. So up here on the upper right, this is the ship that just entered the system. So we could hail them if they want. They do have trade. Let's see if we can hail them. Actually, we don't even need to do that. We can just do zoom out. Yep. Or do they change? Oh, here we go. Just trade here. So they offer all the stuff over here on the left, which is stuff we don't need. So, we don't need to do business with them. We're good. Our logistics is overwhelmed because, you know, Vukrul is bad at his job. Vukrul is our logistics officer. Only thing he does is logistics, which means move stuff from point A to point B. Hey, we're talking to the Android Collective. Current sector, vision not shared, power balance +6. You are stronger. So, goodbye. We don't need to do any business with them. Bata, Lieutenant Kathy. Not sure what they're doing, what Kathy's doing over here. But it's okay. So is the mining done yet? No, they're still mining over here. Again, they're sucking that stuff up. Because again, resources. There's no one on this ship. Or on the shuttle. Yeah, there's Hurricane apparently wanted to go home. Confused. So we have a lot of extra food sitting around. Food is not a problem for us at the moment. Water is a problem, but food isn't. Again, don't know what the shuttle was doing there. Unattended tasks. Botany. Oh, so we don't have enough botanists over here? But that's Bata's job. Okay, no problem. So lots of food production. Lots of food production. We probably don't even need these guys up anymore. Yeah, see. Temperature optimal, light optimal, CO2 optimal. So that's new, I think. So there's all the meat we're growing. Oh, we don't have a lot of meat to... So we'll leave that one going for the meat. This one is just fruit and stuff. We've got tons of fruit and vegetables. So I think we're Wish that we could stop this when it hit 100%. Can we? Oh, we can. Oh, shit. That's new. I don't remember seeing that before. So we're just going to let these guys finish their cycle. And then we'll close that one down because we don't need it anymore. Same with this one. And this is producing meat. So we'll leave the meat producing and the fiber continue. Fiber you need for different things. Mainly for, I think medical supplies is the important one. And we have a fair amount of fiber. Okay, so again, this stuff needs to, you know, I don't know what the little gear means. And one thing you have to worry about too is the ships, their mass. The Scout has way too much mass. I mean, if you get too much mass, you can't move. And I don't know what the actual limitation is, but again, this ship has way too much mass for the engines and stuff that it has. So we should actually, you know, reconfigure some stuff, but it is what it is. They have an incoming Slaver Guild ship. Fat Shamer. No, I'm not fat shaming my ship. I'm not saying it's fat, I'm just saying it's a little heavy. It needs to work out a little bit more. But again, part of that reason, or one of the reasons we want to, you know, get rid of this, some of these grow beds, is that'll help with their mass. We won't produce quite as much food, and we'll have less mass in that job as well. I meant fat. No, I don't think I meant fat either. Bigger engines? Actually, you need more engines is really what it is. I need to put probably another set or two of engines on this thing, but space is the issue in this area. Because we have solar panels here, our air docks are here, or yeah, airlocks, sorry, airlocks are here. We'd have to reconfigure these guys to go somewhere else, which isn't a problem. We could put them up in this area. Probably not a horrible idea, except for they're so far away from where they need to be, because all the supplies come through the airlocks here to get to these factories for being produced. There's part of the problem of removing these. Although we could actually, how much space do we have? Oh, we have a refugee area now. Prisoner area is there. A refugee area. Set an area for refugees. I don't even know how that's supposed to work. I guess we could still put them up here. Or we can, actually no, we can put them over here. Because this is a bunk area, right? Yep. So they can stay there as refugees, and we still have plenty of space because this crew is only, what, 7 people? And they're on different shifts, so these aren't always being used. And we have another ship coming in. Slavers Guild. Okay, they are offering a little bit of water, no big deal. Human parts. So we don't need to trade with them. Unless we want to get rid of some of our food and stuff as trade. Just flat out money. Let's see. New trade. From the Scout. And we'll give you guys, or sell you, some food. So you can make up to a 10 item trade at once for a whole whopping price, or low price at 56 credits. That's okay. And then you can make 4 trade jobs at a time. Again, this will help with our mass a little bit, not a lot, because this isn't a whole lot of stuff. But definitely more money that they don't have, so cancel. Never mind. So they just don't have a lot of money. And then the trade is actually happening. We could actually start a war with them and just destroy their share. Because, you know, they're slavers. And then take them as prisoners. Turn them into slaves. How's that for a fitting end? Yeah, we should probably think about airlocks. I could actually put them right here, but then that just... actually, I was looking at how much space do we have to work with. The sketch. So this is your ship. That's as big as it can be, this whole area. So you can make it into a big Borg cube if you want, or you can make it into, you know, whatever shapes and stuff you can come up with. We could put airlocks on the sides, right there in the factories, and then put more engines in here. See, this ship doesn't have a problem. It's got 2 engines. It's a fairly small ship, so not a problem here. We done mining? We're done mining. Okay, time to move on. Hyper jump. Hey, Meerkat, welcome back. Oh. Hey, Gnosis. No navigator. We have a navigator. He's just asleep, probably. Crew on board 709. So there we go. So eventually, you just give them some time. They'll get to where they need to be. There we go. Charging up, and off we go. Oh, wait a minute. Crafts and hangars, only 3 or 4. What are we missing? Oh, one of the shuttles is out somewhere. Like how the engines glow when they're ready to jump. Here comes the shuttle. And here we go. And we'll go up here and mine this stuff. And just put this right there. Put you right there. And deploy. Fine. There. That one. There. So the ice is good for food or water, and then this blue stuff is for power. And that's how it goes. So water. Doing okay, water. This ice will definitely help. because I think we get 5 water for every cube of ice. Yeah, this is our mulch or composter. Ah, there's our water maker. And composters are nice. They just throw compost. Ah, here we go. So you can make biomatter, and then use your fruits and vegetables and other stuff to make compost. And you can have up to 4 jobs composting at one time. That's the percentage of how they're done. So we have multiple composters running. 3, I think. Yeah, 3. And again, it's all to keep these guys fertilized. Okay, so that looks good. They're mining that stuff. This is... oh, it's almost done. It's all meat. These are all done. They just need to be harvested, basically. Why is this paused? So we've got another ship entering here. City of New Haven. So this... I don't remember pausing this generator. We're consuming power. Again, I don't know why this is paused. It doesn't need... I mean, it doesn't really matter. We've got plenty of batteries. And our solar panels are keeping up for the most part. Huh. Jack, almost asleep at your desk at work? Wake up. This is not the game to be watching if you're almost asleep. Not to tell you to go away. But this game is fairly relaxing. Not a lot of super exciting stuff going on. It's a very chill and relaxed type game, so I love it. And why is this paused? Hey, really? Welcome back. How's the inevitable cannibalism coming? We got a long way before we're cannibalizing anything. We got lots of food. Our only real issue is the meat production, but we're doing okay, I think, there too. Because we've got this one. Yeah, we've got 2 of our grow beds here. Almost. Actually, we should probably. We're gonna switch this one over once it's done. We're gonna make this just straight out meat production. Like these guys are stopping. These are doing nothing but meat production, so we'll stop this one too. So again, we'll have 2 grow beds that are producing nothing but meat, because we have plenty of food and vegetable, or fruit and vegetables. You have to be working with some. These things so slow. It is. It's the soundtrack to this game is very relaxing. It's very well done. How are we doing on the mining? We are done mining already. No, we're not. Yes, we are. You guys have anything to trade? No water. Basically, I always try to look for water. Oh, there's 20. So we'll trade with them. Scout. We'll take as much water as you give us, which should be all 20 of it. 2 different trips. Apparently they don't have a big desire for food, but that's okay. We don't want to use any of our credits to do this, so we'll just do a straight trade. Food for water. That's for 1. And then do another one. No, actually.
'Tis but a scratch.
We'll send this over to the hydrate too. They don't have as much water or much food to trade with, but this will work. Oh, weird. That's fine. We'll throw a little money in there. Okay, so let that happen. I have 2 ships, yes. You're allowed to have up to, I think, 4. And they can be of different sizes. Where do we see that from anyway? Trade. Build? There's your fleet. That. I forget where you go to expand your fleet. There's our current fleet. Oh, here we go. So build a new ship. So ship points 2 of 8. System points is 4. I don't know what that means. But so this is how big of a ship do you want? All the different sizes you can do. Sizes and shapes. But we're happy with 2 at the moment. Yeah, you make your own chips. These are my personal awesome designs. Yeah, you make your own chips. Like this is your starter. This is, I think, the biggest one I think you could make. And it's, I think it's 40 by 40 or is it 50 by 50? Something like that. But you just go in and you sketch out where you want the hull to be. You know, different shapes, that kind of stuff. And then once you get the hull built, then you start building stuff inside of it. You know, walls and different things and whatever. So yeah, you get to build it wherever you want. Pretty cool. And again, I think you can have up to 4 ships total. Like this is one of the smaller ones that you can see. It's one of the thin ones. It's I think it's this. Yeah, it's 2 points. System points are 8. Whatever that means. But yeah, I think this is not too bad. But again, this is the smaller ship there, although we could make, you know, one of these. So again, options. And again, this is our food ship. Its primary job is to just produce food for us. So it's got 6 grow beds. Got some solar panels to help with its power production. It's got a dining area and barracks for the crew. And this is the helm, sleep chambers, and of course this is the engine area. We're producing compost, we can produce water from ice if we need to here directly on the ship, storage areas, and engines, of course. You start off with that, or did you build it? You build it, you're on your way up. You build it on your own. If you start from the very beginning of the game, you start off on a space station. And the idea is you need to get off the station because it doesn't have, it only has limited supplies. So you have to build your own ship to get you into space to travel around. And so you need to do the basics on how to build it. You need to have, basically you start off, you have to build an engine, or sorry, you have to, first you have to build an airlock so that your shuttle from the space station can get onto your ship. Build that. Then you have to build a reactor to give it power. Then you have to build life support so that there's water and temperature, or sorry, air to breathe, and the ship isn't freezing cold, that kind of thing. And then you have to do food production and a place to sleep for your crew and where to eat and have recreation and all this other fun stuff. And the ship can be basically as big as you want it to be, but you got to remember you're limited by the supplies you have access to. So this ship did not start off this big. It took quite a while to get this. Like I think I started with, I did like the back end here. I think I put in 2 airlocks at first, and then just basically a tunnel area up to the center where we built this, and then slowly started building out from there as we needed stuff like a sleeping area and food production, all that other kind of stuff. It takes a while. And we are done mining. So, next system. So, we need to prepare for our jump. And this error means that the person that does the navigation over on the ship is either not on the ship or they're asleep. Which means it just gives them time. They need time to do their job. So I don't know where they would be. Unattended tasks. There's Bata. Bata was on the other ship. Bata's the navigator. Now it goes up here, sits in the helm, and charge up. And off we go. And next, do we want ice? Oh, there's ice here, and there's more stuff here. Looks like there's a derelict over here. So we'll go down here. We'll mine the hell out of this area. Okay, so this main ship will put you right there, be closer to the mining action. We try to keep this ship close to the other one for, protection purposes, because it doesn't have any shields or weapons, while this one does. Okay, so take you first. 6 pieces of ice, some noble material or metals, base metals, and lots of carbon. We need carbon for gas scrubbing, and I think the plants too, or carbon dioxide production for plants. Okay, so there's that, and you can see the little green dots are moving around doing their jobs. Okay, I think what we're going to do is objects, what is it? System? Airlocks. So these airlocks, got plenty of room here. So they're 3x3s. So we need to expand this this wall out by 3. Right? So we need to expand by 4 here, because I'm gonna move my airlocks up to here, so that we can add more engines, so that this thing doesn't have to worry about its mass so much. Okay, so build. sketch. And we got a fire somewhere. Let's see if this works. This should be enough. No, we didn't activate the sketch. So that's what should be enough. So 1, 2, 3. Okay, so we want to mirror this over here because we want another airlock in this area. Right. Okay, so we should have the materials to do this. Problem is we don't have our mining pods available because they're mining. The mining pods are also used for construction outside of the ship, for expanding the hull here. Is this done yet? They're making meat. This is all used up. Should we destroy it? Deconstruct it? Yeah, let's dismantle it. Get rid of its mass. That way. Still isn't done yet. Hurry up. It's up a little. Airlock blocked. So this is part of our problem here. We've got a storage issue on the big ship. That is, no, it's not full yet. That's not full. It's Root Cruels again is not doing her job very well. Again, her job is just to move stuff from place to place. That's her job. That's all she does. And take breaks. 'Cause that's where she's going. Oh, no, she's actually going to move some food over there. Another fire? Where's the fire starting? Oh, it's in the factory area. Okay, so this is getting built. So we're expanding the hull here, and we're going to put an airlock as soon as it's done. I hope there's enough space. Should be. Another incoming ship. See, there it is. Put that there. And we got a power conduit right here, so don't have to worry about that. And the nice thing here is this is going to put all our supplies that are coming in right into the factory areas, right closer to storage. And we'll get those cleared out eventually once they get empty. Are there decks? No, unfortunately it is only 2D. It is only 2D. If there was decks, oh. No, unfortunately no. Oh, this one's ready over here too. Rotate and park it there. So again, so we'll have airlocks on both sides. So everybody that comes onto the ship has to come through there. We put a door here. Do that. See you. Any stuff interested in? Oh, we look at some water here. We'll trade with them. Let Scout do it this time. So any extra food we can trade. So this is the food they eat, the space food. Everything else is the meat, the vegetables, the potatoes are made. Their purpose is to make the space food. So just the way it is. So they're going to give us 700 credits for this food and that. We won't take all their money. Because we want all their water that they're willing to sell us. So another 5 here. Select. That, and then food. Oh, sorry, this is fruit. There we go. Looks like a fair trade. Okay, so mining. Mining is still happening. Still have those 3 areas to do. So we broke down this grow bed over here, so we won't have to worry about all the. This is all extra food, vegetables and fruit, and that kind of stuff, just sitting out in the open. And this one's finally empty too, or finished doing their job, so we're going to dismantle this one as well. And the reason for this, again, is to get rid of some of the weight on the ship itself. Another ship. Now we're looking at power. So we have, wow, we are producing some. Again, the solar panels, all the solar panels on the ship can match this generator and power production as long as we are close enough to a star, which apparently we are. Because this thing isn't even on, it's paused. Bring it back on, and we don't need to, so keep it paused. And the reason for keeping it paused is it's saving us from using the energy rods. Good time to get into battle? Well, if we got into a battle, I'd have to turn the generator back on. Just because. Can I trade with these guys? I only got some water left too. So. Yeah, every time we see water, we trade for it because it's probably the most valuable resource. Simply because it's not infinite, as far as I can tell. I haven't found any place that even suggests it is. Wow, so they actually want a lot for their water. That's okay. We got the money, right? We're rich. 5,000. Yeah, so this is the power system. So these are solar panels here producing between 40 and 50 energy. Going right into the system, going right towards the batteries. Yeah, there we go. This is working exactly the way it's supposed to be working. Yeah, we're easily matching our output. Oh, stone shard, how'd that happen? Sorry. I don't even know how that happens. Yes, I would say that's better. So oh, that's what's doing it. It's that key. See all the games that I play? Although it's not doing all of them. Nope, not Pathfinder, that's the wrong one. Please. Sorry about that. Just these keys. Okay. It's funny because if I click MechWarrior rules, I don't know about that, but it's not Vern's fault. It was my fault. It was my fault. Sorry, hydrating. Anyway, as I was saying, the power system here. So again, solar panels producing power back into the connections here. These are batteries. And they're doing fine. These are good. Yep, not a problem. Okay, so our airlock's built yet? Cannot remove spacesuit, bad environment, oxygen. That's okay. That's okay. So now we just have to wait for all this stuff to get moved off of the airlocks, I think, right? Because I can't dismantle. Or can I? Oh, I can. I'm going to dismantle these. See what happens. Seen the Marauder in my ads? Oh, in the tweet? Yeah, that was from MechWarrior 5 earlier today. No, Jeff, your favorite mechs are hunchies. So then moving all that stuff to storage. Yay. So now we have room for another engine in here somewhere. You don't let the sands get subby. Irby trash cans rule? No, Irby's deserve to be punted off every planet they're on. Are we done mining? We are done mining. So we can move on to the next system. Next planetary system. Irby's need to die. Horrible, horrible deaths. And all set. Jump. Okay, we need to go where? Let's go check out the derelict. Derelicts are always fun. Do I like locusts? No, locusts are probably worse. Okay, so there's a derelict. So we're gonna get somewhat close to that. Make jobs easier. Or quicker. Okay, so derelict. Oh, we don't have an away team though. We can send Catger over to see how dangerous it is, and then if it's not too bad, we'll send multiple people or more people over to clear out any bugs that may or may not be there. Catger. Carrying to storage. Draft. Get in the shuttle. So again, Catger is the leader of our away team, which apparently is only a one-man away team at the moment. So she goes over here. Dock right there. Send over the cannibals? No, not cannibals. Okay, then we slow time down a little bit to make things a little bit more manageable as well. And once the light turns green here, there we go, and hopefully they're not waiting for us. Okay, Catger. Okay, again, you gotta remember oxygen. Oxygen is important, although this is a fairly small ship, so it shouldn't be too bad. So this looks like their bridge, what's left of it. Yeah, we have to explore the whole ship, and once we do, we can claim it for salvage. And so far, so good. There's no hostiles here. Get up. Yes. No. What am I doing wrong? Okay. Oh, there's multiple things there. Yes, Katger is a red shirt. Lieutenant Commander Katger is our away team leader. Hey, look, it's explored. We're done. So we can turn the draft off. Draft that. And we go into salvage area stuff. You can't really see it underneath the window there, but like this, salvage, we want to do all of it. And we bring it back to the scout. That happened. And then transfer. Select everything there. And yeah. Okay, so there's that. So now what's going to happen is crew should come over and tear everything apart. That's their job. The mining pods will break down the hull and whatever for parts, bring it back over to the ship, and go from there. And the individual crew members will come across and break all this stuff down into parts and bring it back to. Sucked out into space. Looks like the crew was. They suffered a little bit of damage here. Ships aren't supposed to have these big holes in them. Doesn't work well when that happens. They don't even have an engine, so this might have been where the engine was. Because it's the helm, it looks like. Sad. It happens. Accidents happen. At least there's no bugs on it. Okay. So... yes, someone opened this window for a smoke. This is all our botany stuff. Bata's not keeping up with all the farming over here. Much for one person to handle? Yeah, got it. Okay, so that's happening. So the salvaging hasn't begun yet. But here we go. So these markers mean that the crew is going to be over here and start taking apart. And here one of the mining pods is tearing down the walls. So, what else do I need to do? So we've got a fair amount of water now. Hydrate, yeah, they got plenty of water over there. Scout's got plenty of water here. Oh, we need to build engines. See if we can fit them in here. So this would be a system. Yep, hyperdrive. So a hyperdrive will fit here, but nobody will be able to walk past it. This one will work though. Engine there next to that one, or should we do, or can maybe relocate that one? I don't know. So again, we have this stuff has to be relocated. if I want to put one here. It's hitting stuff. Get that one built there. And then this can be moved. I don't know if that's going to block people or not. I think it will. No, it may not. No, this won't block anybody here. I think that'll work. Well, oh no, that will block there, but it won't here. It will just slow them down because I have to go around it. Of course, you could put it just right here. Let's do that. Okay, when that gets moved, we should be able to build another engine right here. We got space. 1, 2, 3. I'm gonna have like 2 over here. Not quite perfectly balanced, but it's okay. And with more engines, it should allow us to move more or have more mass on the ship too, which is kind of important now that we're going to be salvaging this, because this is going to add to the ship's mass as long as we have enough storage for it. 181, 43. We're running out of space. But we actually have plenty of space up in this area now that we cleared out these grow beds a while back. We got lots of space for storage. We want to get these engines built first. Oh, these. What's this? Can expand my food ship? Yes, a little bit, not very much, because it's not as big as the other one. So we can do a little bit of expanding, but there's really no need to. That's its limit there. Slaver's Guild ship. If anything, if we did any type of expansion, we'd be out here on the sides for more solar panels. But I think we're okay on power here. Generating 20-ish, consuming 20-ish. So again, not as many solar panels as the other ship, but it's enough to supplement what we do have. Because the batteries, we don't have a lot of batteries, but they're working fine. Solar panels are doing about 1 per second when they need to, up to 2. 3 actually. So when they need to, these guys are doing their jobs, no problem. Add turrets or shields? Nah, not for this. No. The other ship has more than enough weapons to keep them both safe. Because see, the main problem is we don't have enough crew to have 2 warships, because you have to have, you know, the necessary people to make those shields and weapons work, and we just don't have enough crew for that, because we have what, 2, 6, 9. So we have 9 people total, which isn't enough. It's not enough. What's this? Oh, these are the story things you're supposed to be reading. I haven't actually read any of them yet. More crew, more resources, more space. Well, we've got plenty of space for additional crew. The main ship has 12 bunk beds, right there, and then the other ship has what, 3? Yeah, so we have a room for enough six people on this ship and 12 on this one. So, you know, we've got room. And resources are an issue. So we got to be careful there. Can you rescue people from wrecks? Yes, you can, if they're there. Unfortunately, there was no sleep chamber over here with anybody in it, so no crew for us on this ship. Create robots. Sadly, there are no robots to create at this point in time. I don't know if they have any intention of doing that. It'd be kind of fun if they did. But then robots would have to be sucking up on their power, too. You have to plug them. How would you do that? They would have to plug in, or they'd have to consume energy rods, I would think, as their food. No giant robots. The ship is a giant robot, P.S. The ships are giant robots. Toast is toast, welcome to stream. You can get robots, but you can't make them. I haven't seen any robots at all, so I don't know if you're trying to be funny or what, but I've never seen any robots. Oh yeah, there's a robot. Well, they're androids. They're not robots, they're androids. What's the difference? One's an android, one's a robot. But yeah, there's an android faction, and they're supposed to, I think, according to the story stuff that I've seen, they're supposed to be hostile, or at least not friendly. They don't eat food. They do eat energy rods. Oh, okay. See, I haven't fought any of them yet. Slave androids. I haven't, fought any of the androids yet. Because I like my crew. I have too many cowards in my crew to be doing any combat. Yeah, if you survive the fight. That's the trick, is surviving the fight. Uh-oh.
Incoming message.
We need energy rods over here. Is the bot not here again? Oh, he's here. I didn't see a message. Bot, what are you doing? Huh. There it goes. Anyway, Toast is Toast, thank you for the follow. Bot's acting weird today. Okay, so we need some energy rods over here. Those. We not have any rules for energy rods? Well, that's a problem. Okay, so have you over here? Oh, we do have rules. Minimum of 10. How about minimum of 15? Check now. So settings. No, resource settings. No, that's not what I want. minimum of 15 here. And we want a minimum of 20 here. And I'll leave that at 15 too. Hopefully that brings over some stuff. I'm hoping. Because we have plenty of power rods up here. There's our power rods. They actually bring any over? Doesn't look like it. He had something on it, but I didn't see it. They're bringing over power rods. 2 at a time. 1 at a time. That's efficient. That's efficient. Anyway, so that's happening. Not a big deal. Okay, we're supposed to be salvaging the ship. Why isn't it being salvaged? Is everybody just too busy to salvage this thing? Salvage. That's that. Transfer. Settings. They're just not. Did they break everything down? No, they didn't break everything down yet. The crew is just busy moving stuff around, it looks like. To shuttle. So is this all power rod stuff that they're carrying over? Break. No breaks. Lieutenant Commander Vukruz, you don't take breaks. You've got too much shit to do to be taking a break. See, once again, Vukruz taking a break, never doing her job. And she's gonna have to go to sleep. And she went to sleep. That's blocked. Okay, more importantly, the power system over here is not a problem, correct? Stored 5 grand, generating enough. So what I should do is more solar panels. Expand this area out on both sides for solar panels, and we don't have to worry about power generation from this as much. Actually, what happens if we pause this thing? Reducing more than we need, it looks like. So that's good. So these 8 solar panels can match this thing in production with being close enough to the star. Kicking out 3 energy per second. That works. So this is power rods. Aren't they supposed to be over here? Oh, this thing is on the... Fine. We need... objects. Power. Just go in floor right here, no problem. Put it right there. Got our engine there. Hydrate, let's get there. Scout. Oh, one more engine and we'll be able to take care of all the mass on the ship. So let's do that. System. Hyperdrive. Let's see, will that fit? They'll be able to walk around it? Yes. Okay. So this last engine, not balanced, because we've got what, 2 spaces there and 3 over here. No big deal. We're fine. So then, more importantly, up in the upper left-hand corner here, this 661 of 6400. 6400 is how much mass that we're supposed to be at for the engines. This next engine, a 5th engine, should boost that up a fair amount, and we'll be set for a while. So I don't expect to add a whole lot of mass to the ship other than scavenging supplies. Now it's low. Oh, hull block. Well, we can make more of those. So, not the best design ship ever, but getting the job done. Again, had to make a slight design change. We had the airlocks down here at the back, where they've been basically since the ship was built. We had to move them up over here to the sides to make room for these 2 extra engines. I'll link this up now. Uh-oh. That one. So we don't have a choice, huh? Yeah, that's fine. Okay. So power. So now that all our engines have power. Is this one going to have power, though? It is not going to. I think it's going to be outside. Oh, we'll see what it gets built. If not, we'll put another power or another floor thing here. Oh, it's fine. No, is it? There we go. Okay, so there we go. So now the Scout's got a max mass of 8,000 and is only currently at 66, 67. Still building hull blocks or whatever stuff. Doing well. Okay, so that's done. Now we need you guys to actually salvage the ship over here. So what are they doing? They're making stuff, processing ice into water, putting stuff into storage. So actually what I need to do is build some storage up here for food only. Storage. Large storage. There. Or here. Oh, the lights are there. I can't do that. I guess I could just run them on the wall here. Yeah, that'll work. Build that storage there and build another one over here. Again, they're only these are just going to be for food. They're intentionally forgotten to do salvage due to bank holiday. There's no bank holidays in space. Indeed, food cruel's in the break room again. So how are we doing with this? Eat too much, lonely, low energy, minor discomfort, comfort, health, social safety, no problem. Feeling comfortable. Status. Open schedule management? No, it's okay. Skills. So there's relationship. So who don't you like? Ring song. You don't like ring song. Ring doesn't like Catger or Hurricane or Vucals. Doesn't really like Hurricane. How does Hurricane feel about Hurricane's on the other ship? I want to see somebody get into a fight. I want to see somebody get into a fight. Okay, so this is built. Tools. We want to select all. And all this stuff is allowed. I don't think we allow food in these. Nope, we don't. Got a ship incoming. Called the New Haven, no big deal. This should fill up with food nicely. So again, we're just putting the components for the food. The actual meals and stuff are still supposed to go up into the cafeteria area, because they're full. This one. So it's 48 of 50. That one is 50 of 50. So that's why we don't have any extra meals being made, because there's no room for them. That's what I should do.
Come on, you pansy. Get back in there and fight.
How about we do this? Let all the food go into here. This one will just, don't actually let the ingredients go here. Only regular meals go here. And this one, no meals. So the supplies for the food to make it right here at the kitchen. And then when they're made, the actual meals go into here. And then we got plenty of storage down here for the actual components, if we need them. Oh, actually, I just realized we're only producing meat over on this ship. But again, the whole idea is this is supposed to be our food ship over here. As you can see, they got lots of food. This only takes meals. This takes the actual food parts. So rules. Minimum rule. Do a minimum of 10 each.
'Tis but a scratch.
Again, that's so they get their food that way. And then so your rules. Minimum rules again. 15 of each. I say no, 10 of each. Okay, so in storage we should have no less than any of this food on this ship, at least 10. Right? Which should be either stored up here. These are only taking those, and then these storage areas down here are goods for storage of that kind of food. This we need to select all. None there. It's this and that. It's minimum rule. 15. They didn't do that over here though. But we will. We'll give them a minimum of 15 too. So hopefully what this will do will bring food over from the food ship and keep them stocked up. Hey Brewdog, welcome back. Okay, so having multiple ships. One is our food ship. This one is producing meat though, because meat is doesn't grow as fast as the others, as the fruit and vegetables. So it kind of slows down on the actual meal production. But we have 6 meals there. Hydrate has 8 meals. But again, they only have 2 people over there probably eating, so that's probably a reason for that. The scavenging job over here looks like it's going better than it was. Not quite done. Now it's low. The whole blocks we don't care. They'll get built over time. It's 207, so that's not full. That's full. That's not full, and that's not full. So there's no reason why they shouldn't be going over to this derelict and scavenging. I don't know what's taking so long there. Other than we've got so much stuff to move around. Jaguar making water, it looks like. Another new ship. Slavers Guild ship. Oh, I see. So they're moving food over here into storage, correct? Okay, so they're just cleaning up over here. So once that's done, they'll be able to go on to another job. So that one's clean, this one's clean. So now what are they going to do? Go party in the cafeteria. Shift. Arcane's up here sleeping, so Vada should be out running around somewhere. There he is, or she is, doing the farming thing. I need to add doors here. Make things a little bit more efficient in the movement, because I have to go all the way down here to get back up this way. I should do that. Where can we squeeze on a door? Build a hull. So we can just make a connection here. It has to be, what, 3 wide? It's 1, 2, 3. Okay, that should work. Again, we're going to put a door at each end so that they don't have to go all the way down here if they're coming from up here. I don't know why I didn't do that in the first place, but whatever. Look at everybody working on the food here. All the botanists. Oh, looks like we have a power issue. Store power. I don't understand why we're having our power cut off here. Okay, let's turn this thing back on. Oh, I know, because we don't actually have any batteries down here. We have batteries up here, but none down here. We should probably put a couple of batteries next to this generator. Power. I just want to go there. We got room for 4 batteries right here. That'll work nicely, I think. Okay. Free for all. Battle wants to do a free for all. They need at least 2 more people to join in. Again, it's a winner take all thing. You need a minimum of 3 people. And if you win, if there's only 3 people in, you get 150 neurons. They need 1 more person. Thank you, Ring. And thank you, Meerkat. So the more that join, the better, because it's bigger the pot. So resources now. Fertilizer. Again, that's also another reason why we killed the grow beds on the other ship, is because of fertilizer. Fertilizer only grows at a certain speed. It's kind of slow. So we're decomposing all this stuff. Biomatter. Food there. It takes time. I wish there was a way to speed it up. And we need more compost. Some composters. And congratulations, Ring. And Tully missed out there. Sorry. It's only because Vuklos wasn't here. Insufficient resources. Yeah. So apparently there's no pirates in this sector unless we already killed them. It's just a possibility. Oh, we need a door here now. Actually. This is just a locker. System. looking for the door for the spacesuit stuff. Wall, oh, there we go. Spacesuit door. And why? Because, this doesn't work. I think we just get away with the door. This door. Vent. Oh, we can close the vents. That's what we want to do. I want to close the vents on these to have these rooms kind of sealed up. So I think they produce more moisture. I think that's what we want to do here. At least that's the guess on how it's supposed to work. The problem is, no, they should produce oxygen because these things produce oxygen. Wonder how that's going to work. We'll see. We can always open the vents back up. The Pujo. Yes, no, yes, no, yes, no. Oh, that's right. We don't have any of the building supplies over here, so it's going to take a while to get this stuff built. We got a high priority, though. That. Same with these. We want this stuff built, fairly quickly. And it'll take time to get the materials over from the other ship. Bad at picking all the flowers. It's working, maybe. Another incoming ship. Android Collective, here we go. Really don't want to start a fight with them. But it's tempting. Just to see if we can capture one to join us eventually. But never fought them before. And well, we'll see how big their ship is first. That'll give us an idea how big their crew is. We are salvaging the ship slowly but surely. Almost done. About time. And then once this is done, we can move on to the next system. Hurricane doing the job other people don't want to do. Speaking of, Lucrose came all the way over here to take a break. That is lazy. That's lazy, Lucrose. At least you're doing something over here, at least. Power. So we have plenty of stored power now, so we can turn this thing off again, just to conserve power rods. Again, once we get some batteries built up, this will go, I think, a little bit more smoothly as far as conservation of power type deal. I hope. Lots of water. There's our space food is starting to build up, I think. Oh, that's the whole fleet. Never mind. I don't think it's... Okay, so we got 3 meals over here now. None there. So this one is supposed to store food to make the meals, and this one is supposed to actually have the meals in it. And that's the only thing it's supposed to have is meals. Got 3 space food, processed food, nothing there yet. Now, if I remember right, that's to process the food. Overview. Proper dining room for your crew members. Oh, these are what add to the meals. Jobs, no. Overview, no. I thought there was a... I can think of a different game where you get to decide what meals are actually being made, how much fruit and vegetables and meat go into them, because you can see they have different stuff: protein, fat, carbs, and vitamins. Isn't there a place to do? I thought there was a place to do that here. Logistics. There was. Yes, Fukuo's sneaking off to the other ship just to get a smoke break. Sounds like him. Yeah, I thought there was a way to pick what meals were being made, or at least what was being used in them. Maybe I'm imagining things. Power not on, we got batteries built. There we go. Okay, where do they need to be linked up to? Oh, that one. Okay, so links. Oh, not that. That one. So this one, that one, this one, that one. That one. There. This one has 2 connections, that's 2 connections, that's 1. There. Okay, I think that's gonna work. I think I did that right. Now we gotta turn this thing on. The total power storage now should be 8,000, right? Is it 1,000 or 2,000 per? I think it's 1,000. Yeah, it's 1,000 per battery. If these are all connected together, it should be a total of 4,000 between the 4 of them. And there we go. Okay, so they're connected correctly. But they're not on... Are they on the system? I guess they are. I should have this Go up to this one. Actually, no, go up to that one. Yeah, we'll do that. Links. This, cut that. And this one. Over here. Okay, so this is sending power to these batteries, and it's sending to this floor panel for whatever reason. Probably because there's something that needs to be powered there. Yeah, this stuff needs power, so that's why this is there. So, what's that? So now we should be able to turn this thing off now. We're not really producing enough power. We need more solar panels. See you, Meerkat. Thanks for watching. Have a good day. Can you not stealth vape? Well, if you're hanging around on the right ship, you can probably get away with it. Okay, so we need some more solar panels over here. The power situation over here is really nice, I think. Yep. Our stored power is almost maxed out, and the main generator isn't even running because we're close enough to the star. There's enough solar panels here. I'm gonna guess we need probably 3 or 4 more over on this side, because we have to connect them into the system. That's got 3 connections. That's got 3 connections. Could kill this connection if we had to. This one's only has 2. So we could put another wall thing or wall unit up here and have solar panels out here. That'll work. Okay, so I guess up here. That'll be a wall. We need a 3x3. Right? Yeah, solar panels are 3x3s. Well, that's a problem, actually. Even though there's 3 here, we need a wall. Or do we? What do these things actually... No, that's not... Yeah, these are solar panels. Their own solar panels are renewable free. Okay. Water vapor. And I think these doors haven't been built yet. Do we care about comfort? No. About heat. 18 degrees Celsius. A little cool for here, I would think. But they're okay. Temperature, light, and CO2 is optimal. CO2. Problem. Oxygen. Nice. Okay, so do solar panels produce anything? Up to this area, temperature in here, they don't produce any heat. That's okay. This is a nice freezing area. Nobody needs to go in there. Comfort, don't care. Jobs, no. Oxygen. Coming through the door. CO2, same deal. Hazardous gases, no big deal. Water vapor, a little bit. Vents. So we could turn the vents off on these. It's okay. It's critical low now. Still whole blocks. Okay, so I think what we'll do is just gonna build out from here all the way to the edge. That. So 1, 2, 3 for one panel. 1, 2, 3 there. 3. 3. So we need to go all the way out here for now. That'll give us room for 3 panels. This is what? 4 by 11. Here. So build that, and we'll put some solar panels in here to help with this ship's power production. Oh, kinda, we just ruined our crop. Oops. We just ruined our crop. Shit. Well, that's a problem, maybe. Hey, it was we. I wasn't the one who built it. My engineer should have said, hey, that's not a good idea. Good thing we have lots of food in storage, except for the, well, we have 14 meat. We'll be okay. Because the actual meat production is happening on the other ship, for the most part. We've got 2 grow beds devoted just to meat. So, oh, forgot to do this one though. We're okay. Producing meat over there. And we've got lots of fruits and vegetables in storage on both ships, so we're good on food. Why do we have a power issue now? Because this is off again. This is why we experiment on one ship and not on both ships at the same time. Because, you know, things can happen. What's this? Cannot reach set temperature, build more thermal regulators. We have to do this first. So what actually happened there? Ships. Everybody's allowed on both ships. That's not a big deal. Bata and Hurricane. This is their home ship. Yeah, they're supposed to be sleeping. Now this is done. Okay, so power. Solar panels here. Gonna work. Oh, this one's done too. Timing. So we get those built. I think we'll just have them hooked up to the electrical network of the ship. I think that'll be fine. It's just going to take a while to get them actually to be built because you have to cart the resources over from one ship to the other. What's in here? Food, compost, water, food, fertilizer, energy rods, water, carbon. Oh, do we have a thing to come over for carbon? Oh, wait, that's monster meat. What the hell? There. Oh, it's raw chemicals. Don't we have carbon? Oh, there it is. Okay. There. So minimum of 10 carbon in there. Hopefully it comes over. Yeah, how are we doing on the salvage? Looks like we're done. That salvage looks pretty much done. So, I guess once we get these solar panels fitted out, we'll be good to move on to the next system. Looking for more stuff. At least everything is back up and growing again. We still don't have our doors. What's up with the doors? Why aren't we having our materials? Oh, this thing needs to move. I don't think that's the reason this door hasn't been built, but well, for it to move it. Okay, so that's that. What are we waiting for over here? Is everybody just working on getting the solar panels built other than the snoozers? Oh, we need whole blocks. Energy. Recycler. Fabricator. No. Assembler. Let's make blocks. Oh, how come we're not building stuff here? How'd that happen? If less than 3. If less than 10. Build. Sure. Sure. Oh, wrong one. So, I don't know why that was shut off. That's why we don't have the stuff that we need for building stuff. Because that was broken for whatever reason. Double checking on this stuff to make sure it's working. Good. Okay. Again, I don't know why that was set to nothing. Good, Jeff. Jeff making the blocks that we need in order to make doors over on the other ship. There's a lot of stuff to keep track of. Especially as you build more ships, there's just that much more stuff to keep track of. And these guys are missing those blocks, which is what Jeff is working on now, I think. At least this got moved. Again, this is a water collector. It's sucking moisture out of the air for water. There's our water vapor. Not a lot on this ship, but that's because we have those water extractors. That's working the way it is, and this one's the same deal. Looks like we got a little bit of moisture in this hallway. In there too, a little. Not a lot, but it's there. But again, sucking up all the moisture out of the air. Engines now, so we can. Why do we have 5? Yeah, we have 5 on this. Power's not an issue on this ship at all because of the solar panels. That's why we're building more over here. Because these 8 panels are not enough to produce enough power for the whole ship. So these extra 6 should more than likely take care of it, no problem. In most cases. You know, if we get too far away from the star, it's a different story. But as long as we're, I'm going to guess, halfway through a system, we should be good. And yeah, it's all about conserving the actual power rods. How are we doing on mass? 2932. Ew. Ship is heavier than I thought it was. We should be okay. Come on, door. Build the doors. Again, I'm trying to build the doors and we're going to close their vents and see if the moisture builds up better in here. That's the plan. We don't have to worry about oxygen because these produce oxygen. I hope. That's the plan again. That's what I hope is going to happen. And having said that, I think we're going to build airlock, spacesuit locker out here in the hallway, just in case, because you know reasons. Just in case we ever need to wear a spacesuit in this area. Jaguar doing? He's just moving stuff around. Oh, he's doing the plant thing. Taking meat out of there and put it into storage. That wasn't meat. It's fiber, wasn't it? I have a feeling we have too much fiber. There's a way to I must be thinking of a different game because all this protein and stuff, carbs and vitamins, it implies that you can make different types of meals, like a vegetarian versus an all-rounded one. I thought that was this game. Don't the We have these space foods. Complete and balanced nutrition for individuals working in space while being easy and safe to store, prepare, and consume. We've got that. Hull blocks. They should be being made. Over here. Priority. It should be a high priority. Make that a 2. Yeah, there's Lieutenant Kathy working on that. Got all kinds of storage over here, different types of foods related stuff that's kind of needed, I guess. Vegetables and fruit stored there. Got 4 meals ready to go. Some food. I'll try to solve our meat growing there. So again, we have 2 grow beds that are producing nothing but meat. Because again, it grows slower than the vegetables and fruit. This is all meat there mostly. This is all the vegetables. This is all the fruit. And identical on the other side. Again, the store is almost done. Yay, hurricane. Okay, so we want to close this vent. Okay, this is water vapor. Is it 6, 7, whatever? 2, 139. We'll see if it gets used up or not. So again, the vents on these doors are closed. CO2, 33. There. Again, we want to watch our O2 levels. Because with the vents being closed, I don't know what's going to happen here. This is an experiment. I want to see if we can keep enough oxygen in here with these doors being closed most of the time, and then actually have some more moisture produced too. So they're not leaking, so it's not leaking out into the hallways. Because these things are supposed to produce more moisture than most places. Or water vapor, sorry, water vapor. Six, 11, 9. See, the water vapor here is sneaking out because there's no door here yet. We do have a water extractor here. Water collector, sorry, water collector. From the air and condense it back and place it close to grow beds for maximum efficiency. So what we're doing is we're making, hopefully, this place nice and heavy in humidity. Where's my spaceship sex dungeon? It's on a different save that we don't show on this stream. There. Oh. So the water vapor isn't as good here, or isn't as high, because this is sucking the moisture out of the air. I do it just for you, Batter. Just to annoy you. So this door is sealed as well. The vent is not open. these vents, we'll open them up and you'll see, hopefully. So the water vapor is only 2, 4. All the way up here it's 2 and 4. So it's not, I mean, it's going to take a little time probably to see a change, but you can see the color differences for sure. These 2 doors are sealed. Closed off. Water vapor looks good. Oxygen levels, 146. Yeah, so it's not affecting the oxygen levels at all, which is good. It's all about the water vapor. And the reason it's not so high here is because we actually have a water collector here. And up here it's just escaping through the doors. And as it comes out this door, it's getting sucked up by this one, and I think we have a water vapor down, or water collector down. Yeah, there's one right here too. Okay. That's pretty much working the way I thought it would, which is good. I mean, it's not a huge difference at 8 and 9 up here, away from the collector, but even here it's still higher than it is over here. So we're going to close these guys. Close the vents. And just watch the colors change maybe. Yeah, and still waiting for our solar panels to be built. It's already starting to come up. 4 and 5. I guess I should put another water collector in here somewhere. Probably put it right in between these two. Maybe. I don't know if we can build between them. Life support? No. Food? Stone. Facility? Which one is it? Not life support. Power, no. Resource, there we go. It's water collectors. So we can't put it in between the grow beds. Put it right there though. How's that work? Oh, because there's stuff on the wall. People from walking. Put this there. I'm going to find out. That one. Actually, I'm going to take this one. Actually, go that way. Looks like they're gonna be able to walk by. I'm gonna build the other one up there. Okay. So yeah, water vapor it's slowly building up here. Definitely higher than it was once we close the vents off, or close the vents. And here it's even getting better. There's just more water to suck out of the atmosphere. Let's see. A lot of people on this ship, not doing a whole lot. I mean, they're moving stuff around, maybe? Catgear's playing video games. I don't even know what she's doing over on this ship. Oh, we have this messed up. Minimums here. This is full now. Yes. Fire. Hurricane. Cooking in the... You can put that out, you know. Hurricane. Hurricane? Put that fire out. Holy crap. Put the fire out. Or just let it burn out. What the hell? Why is nobody fighting the fire? Well, apparently it goes out by itself. I think we have gas scrubbers in here. Oh, that has not gone out yet. Oh, we have to go put a spacesuit on to put out the fire. I had to put a spacesuit on to put out the fire. I'm guessing we should probably put another spacesuit locker up in this area. Is that airlocks? There. I put those spacesuit lockers out there so that they would do their jobs the way they're supposed to. Not run away from fires, but actually go fight them. So much moisture? It's not that much moisture, just a little bit of moisture. See, it's building up nicely the way it's supposed to. See, this worked the way I hoped it would. Are they firemen? They should be. They're on a spaceship. They should be trained in all necessary fun jobs like firefighting and first aid. I think that's should be pretty much a requirement for going into space. Are you they stupid? What? What are you asking, Bata? What are you asking, Bata? I don't understand that question. Are they stupid? Well, they're only as smart as they're programmed to be. This is nice water vapor buildup. Thinking we should move on to the next system though at this rate because it's taking too long to build stuff. Whole blocks. I don't understand why the whole blocks aren't getting built. Or are they? Insufficient available resources. What? Oh, I guess we do need to, this is a recycler. I guess need more scrap. Okay, so move on to the next system line. Everybody get back to their ships and get out of here. Okay, shuttles have returned. Here we go. Where should we go? Oh, look, more ice. There. Oh, 11 ice. Yeah. Let's let them go do the mining stuff there, and then we're gonna go to next. Got ice up there still. 2 derelicts down here. A second. Okay, sorry about that. Mrs. Gimpy's getting a late start on dinner. She was asking me what I wanted. Give me a choice. Anyway. Let's do some mining here.
Incoming message.
Yeah, I can't really say that one, Bata. That would get me none of that, actually. Hey, Shoki. Thank you for the follow and welcome to the stream. Okay, so the mining is going off over there. We need these to be built. Priorities. I think I'm gonna have to put one of these things on the wall here. Hyperfuel. Why is Scout low on hyperfuel? Huh. Well, that's an issue. Next time the ships come through the system, we need to see if they have any hyperfuel to sell us. And Jeff needs to know, hey Veronica, who is the coolest viewer? No. Hey Veronica, who is the coolest viewer?
Who is the coolest viewer? Let me think about that. Mad Child is cool because he is still here despite not getting his autographed pictures of Mickey and Rocket. By the way, when are you going to get those done? You promised them years ago.
So there's that problem. One of these days we'll get done. Okay, so this ship is fine. Except for the hyperfuel thing. How much does hydrate have? It's 6. Hydrate? Hydrate. I'm running out of water. Hydration is done. Jeff, don't point out that little flaw in the way the script works. If I could pull out a real-time list, I would, but I can't. Because I don't know how to. And then we wouldn't have the wonderful customized responses either. They'd just be generic ones. What would you rather have? In all honesty, which one is better? Customized to actual users that have been in the channel for a while, or picking people randomly out with a random response? Keeping in mind that I don't know how to do the random response one, because I don't think Veronica can access the actual list. Although, did we do that? I don't know how you do it. You have to be able to create like a text file or something based on the users. She would have to have access to that, which is not a problem. But the problem is creating the list in real time. That's the part I don't know how to do. What Vern said, it was not. It's not. Oh, okay. And it's actually not Mad Child. It's Mad Child. It's again not my name, and he's not in the chat anyway today. He was here the other day though. I think he was here yesterday. He's usually here. He just doesn't say a whole lot. Mad Child. It's MADCHYLE. Ban them both. Yes, ban them both. Come on, crew. So we done mining yet? We are done mining already. So that means it's time to move on to the next sector. Should we go down there? 2 derelicts to work on. Oh wow, this is a interesting spot. I wonder what the split off those are for. If there's anything special back there. Let's go hit up the derelicts. All set? Right, we are all set. Okay, drop. Banning culture continues. Banning culture. Oh wow, there's 3 derelicts there. I guess we will plop down. Oh, nice big ship too. Nice big ship. Okay, so first things first, we're going to see if they have anything interesting to trade, like hyperfuel. We do. So we're going to try to get some hyperfuel out of them. Hyperfuel. This is a little expensive. 22,000. I don't think we can afford that. I don't think we can afford that. Plastics. Did we make the plastics? I think we did. We can sell the assault rifles. There's 16 grand right there. What's this? Optronics components. Some of these. Still short 13 grand. Okay, so I don't need 10. Wow, I still can't afford this. There we go. So for 4. All that for 4 hyperfuel. We need to find more hyperfuel. California caused a salmonella outbreak of onions. Really? I didn't hear that. Of course, we're usually the last ones to hear. Okay, cat girl. Oh, it looks like we have been here. We have been here. Shit. These are already salvaged. Damn it. So we'll just have to wait for our trade to finish. Didn't realize we've been here already. The trade is still happening, I think. Is Twitch American? As far as I know, it is. Yeah, it is. Twitch is American. It's owned by Amazon. He's gonna ban TikTok? Why is he banning TikTok? What did they do now? Are they stealing our information? I don't use it. I don't really care. Because China. Oh, because China is stealing. Because it's owned by a Chinese company. I know that. Jack, don't doze off. Wake up. Yes, definitely have to mistrust the Chinese. Because, you know, they're out to get us. Oh, we are still apparently getting something off of the ship over here. Oh, look at this.
Incoming
Parts.
message.
Oh, Jack, thank you for the follow. I thought you already did that earlier, but I guess not. So there are parts over here that we can salvage, but... salvage, it's all done. Transfer, it's all done. Okay, I think it's time to move on here. This is not the... It's not what I thought it was. Don't go to sleep. I know the music is very soothing and relaxing, but don't go to sleep. Unless you want to. Does the States have a COVID app yet? I don't know. I didn't know. What would a COVID app be? What is it supposed to do? No power. What's this no power stuff? Oh, we're too far away. Oops.
Please stop saying oops. You are making me look bad.
Unfortunately, we're too far away from the star. You're at work. Where else can you sleep? Well, usually people sleep at home, but you know. Or at least that's a place to sleep. Ontario may have been near someone who has tested positive with COVID-19 over the previous 2. Really? Yeah, I don't know of anything about that around here like that, Jeff. There. We're following this guy. Now, pretty sure we've done that one because we've been this way. You know that. Potential for a lot of false positives? I would think so. this way. Ooh, green crystals, we need those. That's our hyper fuel. They have the same in the future at Australia. Cool. Australia's COVID app, it's a useless pile of garbage. Sounds useful. Okay, let's deploy here. Okay, so we want this first. Carbon there, we want that too. And more carbon. Oh, raw chemicals, we'll take those. Okay, so we got a little bit of mining to do. Hopefully we get some construction done too while we're here. Because we really need these solar panels built. I don't know what the holdup is. Made them high priority. Or at least 3 of them are high priority. High priority. Well, what's the point of the app? I mean, if you're wearing your masks and maintaining your social distancing, why does it matter if you know where... I mean, I don't understand the purpose behind the app other than shaming people, maybe. Which could be fun. Then you dumbass, how did you get COVID? What were you doing wrong? No? No what? Jeff, one of these days we're going to get you to write complete sentences all the time. This yes and no stuff doesn't help me, because I don't know exactly what you're responding to. I mean, the stream is as close as I can get to be in real time, but... Here is the blurb. Okay. Start by downloading the app to your smartphone. That will allow the phone to use Bluetooth technology to exchange signals with nearby phones. If someone tests positive for COVID, the Public Health Authority will give them a one-time key to enter into the app. The app will then send out notices to every phone that has been within 2 meters of the infected person's phone for at least 15 minutes over the previous 14 days, as long as those other phones also carry the app. Oh, so it's basically a warning to tell you you've been exposed to it. So you basically need everybody on the app in order for that actually to be worthwhile. Yeah, we can't get people to wear masks. I'm pretty sure we're not going to be able to get them to install an app. It's a good idea, but like I said, people around here are mostly pretty stupid. Can't be bothered to wear a mask, can't be bothered to maintain social distancing, so let them die. 30 to 40%. Yeah, but the thing is those 30 to 40% that are doing it, they're probably doing things correctly in the first place. So there's that. You know, the people that are actually going to actually want to use the app are the ones that are wearing masks and, you know, maintaining their distances and staying at home when they, as much as they can. So, you need to, does it have to be constant? Why would it have to be constant? Can you just turn it on when you go out in the open, or just on like once a day or something like that? I don't understand why it would have to be on constantly. I mean, because Bluetooth is just a network connection. In the reality, I don't understand why it would have to be on all the time. fires. Yeah, like I said, I would turn on the Bluetooth thing. Well, maybe not even when you have to go out of the house, just to get like a daily update. If you'd been outside recently, maybe when you come home, you know, turn it on, or maybe only leave it on when you're out running around. I think that's probably the only time I would use it, if I used it. If you're out walking around, you know, and stuff, that's probably the best time to do it. When you're sitting in your house, I don't see a reason to have it on. Other than you just came home from being out, you know, working or doing whatever you're doing. Come home, turn it on, see what happens. You know, see if there's any connections out there. Or just have it running while you are walking around so you might get an alert. Go, hey, Bonehead next to you, you know, has it. But I don't see a reason to run it 24 hours a day. It needs to be one when you go out of the house so that you can talk to all the other phones via Bluetooth. Yeah, like I said, when you go outside, turn it on. You can't use it in secure areas due to security, which defeats the purpose. Again, just wear a mask. I think it'll be easier in the long run. Just wear a mask. Stay away from people. What am I missing on these? Just the hull blocks. Yeah, we're missing hull blocks. So again, mining was already done. That should be done fairly shortly. Chip. Oh, you have some hyperfuel. I think the one, you know, the one we bought from before, pretty expensive. $2,000 a piece. Ugh. But that's okay. We're mining it now, so we should be good for a while. Oh, actually, no. 14. No, that's how much we have. Where's the green crystals? 6. That's only good for 3 more fuel. So that's done. What are we delivering over here? Right there. Water. Oh, you know what I forgot to do over here is check the water. Moisture in the air here. Like 2. Not a big deal. Close the vents, so see if this helps. If this helps at all. Generate a little bit more moisture in this area. I don't think it will, but can't hurt to try. Okay, so next system. You can't be surprised. Okay, so let's see what's over here in that little small sun, or we want to go to let's go to the bigger star. Oh, I don't want to deploy here. Oops. Shit. not really what I wanted to do. Waste of fuel here, I think. And jump. There, and then we're going to jump this way. Cancel. Yeah, they'll be fine. They won't die. Maybe. You're surprised sometimes? Everybody gets surprised at some point. I surprise Mrs. Gimpy all the time. She hates me for it. Scared the crap out of her earlier today. I had fun. Okay, so we got some water and some energy over there, so we'll check that out. It's just eating up all our fuel. She loves it. Because I always catch her doing something stupid. That's the funny part. She was sitting in front of her computer with her headphones on, watching some video on YouTube, and it was a music video or something. I don't know what it was. But she's sitting there, she's singing along with it. And I'm trying not to laugh because it was just so funny. And I just came up behind her and I just barely ran my finger about along the back of her neck because she had her hair up in a ponytail, and she almost jumped out of her seat. It was hilarious. It's mean. It's hilarious. The hilarious part is she thinks she's that. It's just funny because she acts like there's nobody else in the house. She knows I'm here. Well, it wouldn't work if she did, because the way that I sit, as I can see her come through the door. When in her office, she can't see me come into the room because her back's to the door. For me, the door is off to my side, so she can't come into the room without me seeing her. Uh-oh, pirates. Oh, what's this? This is the new stuff. Where's our legend? So, solar flare. So they got micrometeors over there and a siren world. What's this? A little circle thing. I wonder what that is. Anyway. We shall drop and start mining. Surprise you by throwing Scout in the room. She wouldn't throw Scout in the room. All she would do is let Scout into the house, and that's all she needs to do. Sometimes I think she does it. She's going to do that anyway. Oh, Stream Raiders is up? No, that's not supposed to be up there. Thank you for noticing, Bata. It's only been there for, what, how many hours? Well, at least you noticed it. Nobody else has. I didn't even realize it was there. Okay, so we're here. We need water, we need energy, and whatever this is. Noble metals. Okay, so get going on that. And there's pirates in this system, so we gotta be paying attention here. Now, Mrs. Gimpy surprises me by me walking out to the living room, seeing the front door is open. And she's telling me that, oh, I said, is Scout eating on the porch? And she goes, oh, she already did. She already left. Oh, by the way, have you seen Scout walking around the house? It's like, because she didn't know where Scout was. Luckily, Scout had left already. She didn't actually come into the house, which is somewhat shocking, actually. Oh, we got pirates coming. Shit. Pirates. Where's your axe? This. Okay, here we go. So we need shields. No, we don't need operations. Turrets. Okay, so we have pirates incoming. ETA 1 hour. Turrets are ready to go. And they're here. Oh, look, they're right there too. That's a little bit bigger than normal, I think. Yeah, this is a bigger pirate ship than normal. That thing's got 4 guns and 2 shield generators. That's more firepower than we have. That might be bad. This might be the end of the game here. If we should probably jump and run here. There, we need to run. Our ship is our stability is 100, shield is 50. Or 152. It's the just in case. Pirates. Okay, so there's that. This turret. We're blowing them up here, maybe. Oh no, they're shooting our other ship. This isn't good. Beating up on our grow ship. That's not good at all. Oh, we have friendship. We have somebody helping us here. Yay. So they're beating up on our grow ship. They're kind of beating it up good though. Falls down to 34, 33. Their shields are still up, and they're down now. Action demands that you surrender and propose to hold the unit. Negotiations are established. Blah blah blah. Decline. Why would I surrender when you guys are the ones getting beat up here? And he jumps out. Okay. Okay, so what did this do to our ship down here? Did it even beat up? Looks like it's, I mean, the hull was beat up, but it doesn't look like any actual damage was done. Which is good, I guess. So we've got no hull, or holes in the hull. It just needs to be, I guess, repaired a little bit, maybe. Whatever that means. This ship does not have any shields. But our other ship does. Who's our friend? These guys. Slavers Guild. The Slavers Guild was helping us. So we survived that. That was good, I guess. So yeah, Solar panels. Well, we have to get the solar panels built. These weren't built yet. They're not damaged. These weren't damaged. These things are all functional. Buy some personal. Oh, personnel. What's this stuff here? Use restricted, preparing for jump. Oh, I guess we should stop our jump, huh? We don't need to jump now. Okay, so that's good. Trade with these guys. Do they actually sell people? They don't sell people. Nice try though. They don't sell people. Yeah, she's feeding me today. She started late on dinner, Jeff. It should be done shortly. She started late tonight. Yeah, but there's no slaves to buy. Oh well. It's okay. We don't need any slaves. Need more fertilizer. Really need the solar panels to be built. That's what we really need. How close to the system are we? Or the star? We could probably run around without power on up here for now. Solar panels are producing up to 3 per second, so that's okay. But these numbers down here are the 2/s. It's how much of power producing per second. 50 means they're full. So we're producing more power than we need. Yeah, and we need our solar panels built over here. What's the deal? Who's building those? Infrablocks. Why don't we have enough for infrablocks? Oh, because we need this electronics components, which we don't have enough materials for whatever reason. Worst slavers ever? Yeah, I know, no slavers to sell. Are they selling feet? Well, body parts. Maybe they're ex-slaves, who knows? That's one big pirate ship. With 4 guns and 2 shields. We need more guns. We could put them right here. Turret here. One over here. And free system points on the ship. Really? So they get to walk around with 4 guns and we only get 3? Sounds fair. How do we have not enough system points? Better yet, what generates system points? System points are 2. Oh, well, so that's... Shield generator, that's 2. This is 2. So that's 4, 6, 8, 10. 12, 14. So how do they... I don't know what the system points are. $16 system points. Huh. So how do you make them bigger? Two American astronauts will be landing in the waters off the coast of Florida tomorrow. Last time that was done was 45 years ago. Hopefully this goes better than one of your group of flights. Hey, I'm usually pretty good about putting people into the water, Jeff. Get turrets on another ship. Yeah, we can do that. But we don't have enough crew over there. That's the problem. Who's our crew here? Hurricane and Bata. Ugh. Now that neither one of them is a good gunner, that's a problem. And Hurricane can work the shields, but we don't have anybody. We don't have just gunners. We've got actually 3 gunners on the other ship. Katger, Cruels, and Kathy. We could move Kathy over, I guess. She's doing the industry stuff over there, though. How does that work? Maybe just use your one ship to protect the other one, so you have no shields on. Have no shields on our main. No, we have shields on our main ship. What I could do is just put shields on the Grow ship, because Katger, or not Katger, Hurricane can work the shields there. It's not a big deal. You can do that. You can just give the Grow ship shields so that it actually be protected at least. Question is where we're going to put them. Where are we going to stick the shields? We have to be out here somewhere. I'm on ship. Okay, so this is a slaver ship incoming. We have to put shields and stuff up in this area because we don't really have enough room here on the sides. You could put them back here. Put them up front. Actually, no, this is the... I was going to say, we put it right here, but this is the barracks. That's their toilet there. And then we're going to need a console for operating the shield, so that'll go there. That'll fit right there. get a little chilly here. Hurricane's busy playing video games there. Is he winning? I think he won. It's hard to tell, but I think he won. So I'm trying to figure out how the pirates got 4 guns and 2 shields and a sensor array and the same amount of hull as us. So that had to be an 18-point ship. Yes, we still use the penny, and it's embarrassing, but yes, we do. Why do you ask, Jeff? Are we in the news again about it? What can you buy with a penny? 1/5 of a nickel? Okay, wall up here. Some people use them as flooring and countertops that then pour resin on top. Yeah, there's that. Penny lobby. It's silly, isn't it? Okay, so systems. Shield generator. Go. Then we need a shield console. Bat is trying to be funny there, but it's funny. It costs more money. It costs more to produce a penny than what it's worth. Been that way for a while, which makes no sense. Okay, so we're done in this area. We need more resources. We don't have enough materials. So, jump to the next system, I guess. It makes a lot of sense. Oh my god, Jeff. Jokes. So horrible. Joke well done. Was the whole thing was just to make that joke? Okay, we're gonna go over to the system. Oh, and Jeff needs to know. Hey Veronica, who is the coolest viewer?
Who is the coolest viewer? Let me think about that. Despiritor is pretty cool. He would be cooler if Gimpy could actually pronounce his name correctly like me.
Except when she can't. Totally unintentional typo. Everyone heard that, right? She pronounced the Spiritor's name right, but can't pronounce the word pronounce. I thought that was a funny typo, so I left it in there, because it makes me laugh. Gray. Who is the coolest gimpy? There's no such thing, Gray. There's no such thing, Gray. I just realized why we're going through so much more hyperfuel on this ship. It's because we have more engines now. Who's the coolest animal? Oh, that's not a fair question, Jeff. It's either Mickey or Rocket. It's definitely not Scout. Scout is a little user. Mrs. Gimpy is slowly coming around to that idea, by the way. I think she's finally starting to realize that Scout is only using her for food. Uh-oh, Bada needs to know now. Hey Veronica, who is the coolest viewer?
Who is the coolest viewer? Let me think about that. I would say Avram is cool, but he is around so infrequently, I barely know him.
So, Avram. And he pops in every now and then. Mostly then. We need to find a derelict to strip down as we run out of action. I can always cheat, but we need more materials. We don't have enough materials to build the stuff that we need to build. That's what's going on here. Incoming ship. Oh, what's this? Civilians. 7 hours. So that was what... They weren't on the... Oh, because they're a faction. That's what I'm saying. There they are, civilians. I don't remember seeing civilians. Are they? They must... I think they're new. I think they're new. I think my dinner's almost ready. I can smell it. Oh. We're pretty close to the star, right? Oh yeah, we're right on top of it. I bet we don't even need to this power going for now. Okay, let's see if these guys have anything interesting to trade. Hyperfuel. That stuff. Infra blocks, this is what we need. I'll trade some of those. So, infra blocks, where are you? Nope. Let's see. Give up some of this fiber that we don't need. See, I knew it was almost done. We don't have any money. I saw that. We don't have any money. Wow, they do not want to give up too much stuff here. Give up a lot of fiber, some food, all our money that's left. Okay. So, I'm sure everybody heard the bell there. Yes, that was the dinner bell. So, it's time to stop. Seeing it's 6:45, so a little bit later than intended today. Tinkerbell Flyby, yeah, that's what that was. That's what that was. Anyway, it's dinner time, so I gotta go. Thank you all very much for coming out and watching today. Much appreciated. Hope you enjoyed the stream. And in case you missed it, we did some Mech Commander Mercenaries mod for MechWarrior 5 for the first part of the stream, and then we switched over. We've been playing this ever since. Again, this is the Alpha Build 9 for Space Haven. They've added some... let's see, pause. Oh, we can't see it now, can I? Oh, I guess we can. So this is some of the new stuff they've added, which is... let's see, micrometeoroids in that system, along with the Siren World. And then we just did run into another new faction for civilians, which seemed fairly peaceful. And they've also apparently upgraded some ships, because we ran into a pirate ship not too long ago that had more firepower than us. And it had been the last couple of streams, we were the biggest ship on the block, pretty much with 2 guns or 2 turrets and 2 shields. The pirate ship we ran into was 4 guns and 2 shields. And if it hadn't been for another friendly ship in the system, we probably would have lost our growth ship, because it was getting pounded on, and it doesn't have shields yet. So we have to build those up, go from there. So anyway, so it was fun. Anyway. There we go. We still have 6 hours to go. You'll be fine, Jack. You'll be fine. Anyway, so stream schedule for the next week or so. Again, we're changing things up starting technically tomorrow. Sunday is going to be Pathfinder Kingmaker. First half of the stream is campaign. Second half of the stream will be Beer Group 15 in the Tenor Steps. Monday is Pathfinder Kingmaker, campaign only. Tuesday and Wednesday will be Witcher 3, doing the story playthrough there. And then Thursday and Friday will be Elite Dangerous. And then next Saturday, we'll probably go back to Star Sector, unless there's another game coming out relatively soon that we want to take a look at. And again, we play Star Sector on Saturdays, but with the new mod for MechWarrior 5 coming out this week, as well as this alpha build coming out for this, so we did something a little different on Saturdays, or on today. So, but typically Saturday is Star Sectors, or Star Sector. Okay, that's it. I think that's it. Let me double check. Yep, that's it. Okay, so thank you all very much for watching. I know you have many other viewing choices here on Twitch, and I really do appreciate you choosing to spend your time with me. Thank you, and have a great day, a great evening where you happen to be. Stay safe, stay healthy, wash your hands, wear a mask if you have to go outside and deal with other people, and of course maintain your social distancing. That's it. See you tomorrow.
We'll meet again, we'll love again, under the sky, under the rain, we'll fly to the moon and back again
Targeting for an alpha strike.
Oh, headshot. Oh! 2 headshots in one game. Not for... one of mine got headshotted and we headshot him. Oh, how's that for luck? Maybe he just wants to send... Possibly. Didn't help him. much fun as I had killing goblins all day long.
Stand and speak with me. The fate of Khazad-dûm hangs in the balance. Abide here.
I swear
with me. Stand and speak with me.
was that you just fell by?
Hangs in the balance. Abide
Yeah, because where the stairs were.
That was funny. Clip that.
I saw those stairs and I missed the stairs. I tried to cut.
That was funny. I'm dealing with the quest of this guy, and all of a sudden you see a little blur fly by.
The number on it.
Let's get into some shit.
Yep, we need to cap that third base.
While under sniper fire, make sure you don't turn and face them. Always move around. Get that Raven. Snipes. Oh, there's an Atlas. Let's go. Move around to the right. Alright, get Bravo.
Ball O Fired is going to want his money back
Move
if you
toward
keep
the
this
right.
up.
Let's switch to Delta. Keep moving toward
What
the
are you
right.
complaining about? That was not nearly as bad as that time when Jaguar claimed deleting your Citadel was, and I quote, an accident.
Delta's the target. Keep moving sideways, giving firing lines.
Foxtrot Atlas coming in.
You stripper.
Acquired.
Bravo.
There's Atlas behind us. Foxtrot.
Get on Foxtrot.
Bravo's down.
Nice job. Okay, let's continue toward F6. I believe that's where the enemy is. Gimpy, take lead.
Oh, we have one here.
Gimpy, go toward Charlie.
Charlie. Atlas. Oh, awesome.
Everyone stay behind Gimpy. Hard glitch, you can stay a little bit up front. Try to not be the center if your CT is missing.
Only the rear CT.
Charlie's down.
Let's move toward Epsilon. Take lead.
They're on Theta again, right here.
Oh, go ahead, Gimpy, go.
Coming.
Following you. Following you to Theta.
They just took Theta back. Not sure who's at Theta, but
Go straight toward it. Alpha.
Target acquired.
Brawler line, baby.
You want me to step on it?
Yeah, go ahead.